EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And nice 70-yard chunk on the opening tip for this game.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. It's on target to Williams. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
14 yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
And that right there is
line.
about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
To number 44.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play action now for
at
Herbert.
the 50-yard line.
That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. Out of bounds after a small gain.
A gain of 3
Ball on
yards.
that 47-yard line. First
The
down.
Chargers.
Herbert to throw once more. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds his fullback. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach
Brings up
Bond.
2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Taken in by Williams outright. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hampton gets the hand down. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18.
Brought down
Give him a
at
few
the
yards on that
18-yard
run.
line.
It's 2nd and
It's a
7.
pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Harris. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
On the tackle.
Hey, Kate,
It's a
sorting
loss
through
of
traffic,
1.
seeking out a
Brings up
runner,
2nd
that
and
is this
goal
guy's
at
domain,
the
and boy,
2-yard
does he
line.
know how to operate in it.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. In that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock. Methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and Found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Runs complete. It's Brian outright. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts on 1st down. Low right side. Caught by Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 7-yard pickup.
They go play fake with Hurts. Tight end wheels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. Because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Running with Saquon Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run had a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle.
Barkley trying this up the gut. This is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
They go to Barkley again. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down at the line.
Khalil Mack in on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down, it's Hurts. Escapes. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown!
Touchdown.
The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And no one has been better than him at finding the end zone through the air all year. He's leading this league in passing touchdowns late in our season. On the counter, it's Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward. Brings up crash inside, set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Gain on the play of 73 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks that have already grown up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Eagles 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jahan Dotson on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, second and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
QB keeping it here, the second down option. And that's over, he goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
Junior Colson.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
To the line, here's third and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Eagles.
Let's get to that wide complete. Pick up of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 12.
They're slated down to approach here from the 40.
First down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Brings up second and 10.
Hurts now from the gun.
23-yard line.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a one-point game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The
Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First call here coming from the shotgun. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Herbert now. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Eagles take over.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he's found many a gift in the end zone this season. As we work through December, he is currently tops in the league in rushing scores. Broad starts with an option, right side. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
36-yard line. A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Starts running. Keeping his own lead costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A 2-yard gain.
Air it out on 3rd.
And it's 3rd down.
He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
A gain of 18.
And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Eagles.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Motion man right is Smith. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts throwing again. Escapes the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He's in trouble. He bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile. Third and long for him here. Brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Complete to Harrison.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays tied here in the second.
The score.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. It just did not work out this time around.
The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now, blitz coming. Brings it in. And the Eagles get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crowd. A play fake now hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 5 brings up second and
On second
5.
down, here's Barkley.
The 42.
Keeps away from one. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
Saquon Barkley on the carry.
The Eagles
Touchdown.
capitalize on that
Philadelphia.
turnover and take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up.
Herbert from the gun. Gets him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Quick motor left is complete. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up
Trying to sneak it, Herbert. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Careful now,
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, Herbert. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Running behind center with Harris. And that's not what the offense style is. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Herbert now to throw on third. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Intended for Quentin Johnston.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again.
13-yard line.
And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season.
Watch the back, watch the back. Check 6 guard.
Hurts on first down. Go left side, caught by Bryant. And he'll have it up to around the 23-yard line on the play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 23-yard
On
line.
the draw, it's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Jamari Caldwell on the stop.
First and 10 now from
A
the
gain of
30.
7. And an Eagle first down.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And this hasn't been a common sight for him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Has a lane past the 45. He dodged the tackle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second down, they're going to the option. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play. Second play of the drive, they've been moving it well. This is third and 6.
Third down.
Throw here, third down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
16-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First down, Philadelphia.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
We've got a man in motion.
The Chargers' 9-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pressure's there. And he goes down again. And the defense comes.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Elliott connects there, and they'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And they're going to try to take the lead back to one possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. Going on first is Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big hit of 34 yards there, and a new set of downs.
Chargers, first down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi.
38-yard line.
It's the Chargers looking at 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Dicker on now for the PAT.
Extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
24. Chargers 21.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throwing from Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Smith. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Finds Brown right side. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And an Eagle first down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles blow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Makes the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Reagor with the return here. Escapes the defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers
Now
take over
LA
first
gets its
and
offense
10
all set to
at
go.
their own
They're
26-yard
trailing,
line.
but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds Johnston. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert on first down. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. All set now, first and 10.
Yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has him on a quick hitter. He's blocked down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Herbert to throw once more. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
On third down, Herbert has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
31. Chargers 28.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Probably looking at a final snap and a half here on first down.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Nice hit, hurts fumbles. The Chargers think they have it, and they do.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Chargers.
The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
4 yards on
Hey,
the
Kate,
pickup.
you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. And Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Into the hands of Conklin. And they'll get there and stop it at the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Air it out on 3rd. That one's good to McConkey. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Chargers 35, Eagles 31.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Set to return. Here's Anaya Smith. And his drive will start inside the 25. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Eagles.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
1st down, Philadelphia.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. Off that 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Down by Justin
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play,
brings up 2nd
at least he didn't go backwards.
at the 44-yard line.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the 1st play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Connects on the crosser. And it's an excellent all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden, complete. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, second down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Herbert from the gun. Completed over the middle. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. He slated down to approach here from the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's stopped as he gets this one down at the 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Shotgun give to Hampton. This is ahead for about 5. Zach Bond with the tackle.
He was taken down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safe call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. This ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now lead by 10. Mike Williams, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11.
42. Eagles 31.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. It's on 1st down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Hurts now from the gun. Massive hits. The ball's out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. Right there for the offense.
A fumble on the play. Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going deep. That's intercepted near the sideline. And the Chargers are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
New set of downs for him from the 46. pitch out to Harris. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First place set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for you. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. Blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Bob, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
48-yard line.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Let's go, right here.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They'll try him on this. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
As quarterback, Kate, you gotta hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And an Eagle first down.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on 2nd.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40 with 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
3rd down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen to Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
To number 26.
A new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Now Hurts.
First down, Eagle.
Nose caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Complete to A.J.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook wide open.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And
Hurts
it's
on 3rd and 2. Choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On 4th down, Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's tackled, but not before he picks up that 1st down. But hang on, Brock. Hang on. They're going to have to survive that penalty flag first. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
Line.
The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up.
The nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. This is A.J. Dillon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. The Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Third down, they need 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Chased out to his right. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
42. Eagles 39.
Ooh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that 2-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards.
17 yards.
And it brings up an LA first
The
down.
Chargers first down.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Eagles about set to go on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A gain of 4. And
air it out on 3rd. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. On now comes their punter. Return gets far. The Chargers in wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Dump off to his fullback. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off Ray Blankenship. And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. I'm not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that we wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. New set of downs for him from the 46. Dillon, a 1st down carry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive agency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Chargers send wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's thrown with a nice pickup. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Harris on 2nd down. Shoves him off. And he pushes him up across the 30 before going out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
On the play. And the Chargers.
Now Herbert to throw. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back off after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Drive entire straight. It's third and 9.
Brings up third
and long. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
8-yard gain.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Intended
for first down. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll give this up the middle to Dillon. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And it brings up third down.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's running for it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. We send a man in motion. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
On the pickup, brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 5.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
It's Dillon. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Hurts now from the gun. He keeps it and takes off. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Jamari Caldwell on the stop. A 3-yard
Hurts
gain.
winning on third and short. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line.
To Harrison
3 on that gain. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down, Eagles.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throwing for Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
19 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Running up the middle, Dillon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Going right back to Dillon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw. And it doesn't fall into the bread basket. Incomplete pass.
Intended for
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force out fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, it's the same as all his teammates out there. About to take the field. Let's get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
Returning it from the 4. Lost the football. And he dodged a turnover there on the return. Spits it up to the 25. The Chargers and wide receiver Ladd McConkey set for another drive. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he's tackled for a short game. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Intended for Tyler.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, they can count on those being efficient and effective.
Johnson finds the football complete. And he's out of bounds. Great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Counter, it's Hampton. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
The line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Eagles' 28-yard line.
Back to Hampton. He continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Taken down behind
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. It's complete to Johnston. All right. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down. Philadelphia's going to spend its second timeout.
An 8-yard gain.
As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. That one is good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
It's called getting his job done. They drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who were out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to throw. Take it in over the middle. It's Dotson. He's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
And an Eagle first down.
They get up there and clock the ball. A little over 50 seconds now remaining.
Kick it to 22. Do not kick it to 22.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw it. Gets him on the in route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's first down.
Eagles.
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 14. First down, Philadelphia.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10. Setting up to pass. Steps up and he's running with it. We've gotten close to the line of the game. Down to the 25. Third and maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
throw.
third down.
Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
2 yards on the play.
And they get a spike just before time runs out. So now they'll get ready to kick this and hopefully force overtime. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. On the left hand, it's a 40-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He finds Johnston. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting an opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Kick the running back in motion.
30-yard line.
From the pistol, Hurts. He calls his own number again. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And an Eagle
coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete, here's Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd
Shotgun
and 2
snap for Hurts.
at the 13-yard line.
Now he takes it, has some room to work, and he carries it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Eagles break the tie and go up by 6. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's his turn in overtime. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he will get this inside the 30.
Gain of 41 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Herbert from the gun. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
For Quentin Johnston.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Back to the air. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. All right, partner. Well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision. Do you kick to tie and give the football back? Or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this. That decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead.
And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get it to a 4 points on the scoreboard.
Touchdown, Chargers.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers bring it back to even. Now these new overtime rules have given us quite the game here, haven't they? Now it is next score wins as we're off again. Here's Smith on the return. He's away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to throw, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It's Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's third and short.
It's third down. And 1 yard to go.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and 1. Here's Hurts. That is caught. He's got Brown. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 6. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It all came down to the situation they hoped for. Brock, ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that too.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.